Hi everyone. So I keep getting a lot of questions about the Firebird Wizard and about Wizard in general, about which builds people should be playing in T16 and in bounties. Firebirds has proven to not really be the greatest choice there. It has a lot of damage, but it is also kind of slow and clunky for these difficulties where you overkill everything by a lot. And this means that you want to go with another build. And this is the one, it's a Typhon Hydra Wizard. And this is actually top tier T16 and bounty build now. The teleport changes have really helped to make the wizard a bit faster than it was before. This was already pretty much a go-to bounty build, for example, for a wizard, but wizard was not really a bounty class. Most people just made the demon hunter with multi-shot. It's quite easy to set up, and multi-shot is like basically the #1 build for bounties. And whenever you try to make like an optimized bounty party, you would have like 4 demon hunters or maybe a monk in there with the Wife of Light. The good part about this build is it's also very simple to play. Essentially you just teleport around and you cast Hydras here and there, and then maybe on a boss or some yellow elite to cast a Blizzard, and that's about it. So it's very simple, it's like a 2-button build, and with the teleport changes you are fast as fuck. With the Elder Walker equipped or in the cube, you have to perma teleport anyway, so you just need to get a bit of resources, so it doesn't hurt to have at least the shoulders perhaps, or the topaz with a bit of resource cost reduction, or maybe 1 or 2 other items. And you can use the familiar Arcanoid that gives you 4.5 arcane power region, and that should pretty much cover it for the most part. And there's also the storm armor power of the storm that reduces your arcane power cost by a bit. And like this you just teleport to a bounty and you go really fast. And we have actually experimental proof that this is basically an S tier bounty build now, pretty much on a similar level as the demon hunter. And we have Lulu, who is like a big wizard blaster in case you know him, and he has done a 16-minute solo bounty run, which is pretty much the records that the monks and the demon hunters can do as well. So I myself haven't really done a lot of solo bounties. I've tried like 2-3 times in the recent past. I know one run of those was also around 16 minutes as a multi-shot DH, and I think monks can be slightly faster on a good run, like 15, maybe 14 minutes minimum. So if you look at this, that's a quite impressive performance here, and definitely really makes the wizard a good option to blast bounties with now. So if you ever wanted to be fast on the wizard, now is the time. The good part about this Hydra build is also that you freeze stuff continuously around you. So for example, you have these kind of click bounties where you need to interact with some object. You can just put the Hydra there, and first of all it will kill everything automatically, and if not then stuff is be frozen, so you can easily click on items. You can easily teleport out, but worst case you have the homing pads, so you can sometimes just swap the homing pads if you feel the need to, and you will safely teleport out to the next bounty, so that works too. And otherwise it's just the same old thing, you know, go around, do all the bounties as fast as possible, maybe coordinate with a group, so have one guy go for the bosses for example, and then have you know, maybe someone else take like this act, someone this act, and so you can kind of like be fast as a group when you do it in a group. I do have a Hydra guide already from season 22, but this is more of a GR guide, but it will give you a bit of a better explanation of the whole setup, how it works. There's also some breakpoints involved. I'm planning to make a pure T16 and bounty guide for this as well, because I think the build is good enough to warrant such a guide, but yeah, that will be a bit later. So hope you enjoyed this little video. I have the defeat planner at least for you already, and there's also the Maxwell guide link if you wanted to have the written version of the guide. And I'll see you guys next time.